My name is Whitley Baker. I am a 32-year-old chef and baker that is currently located in Alabama on Muscogee territory. I got involved with MESA through WOOF USA. WOOF USA offered me a scholarship to take a class through MESA and have 1 month's worth of hands-on experience at one of the farms featured on the WOOF website. I found out about WOOF through my teacher from my farm to table class in culinary school. I'm currently trying to fund land for a community garden to provide new varieties of produce to the community, as well as give children the opportunity to learn how to grow their own food. I am a part of Training and Applied Agroecology program, TAAP, cohort 6, and I will be presenting about Agrarian Reform. Agrarian Reform is concerned with the relation between production and distribution of land among farmers, the processing of raw materials that are produced by farming land from the respective industries. To me, from what I have translated through research, it's basically, the farmers weren't reaping the benefits of farming the land. Only people who weren't even farming the land was reaping the benefits. The farmers were poor, they were homeless, they were poverty-stricken, and yet they were working this land and they had nothing for themselves. So with the Agrarian Reform, the government gave back the land to the farmers. Agrarian Reform is aimed at modernizing the feudal structure of Southern agriculture by expropriating the most unproductive portions of the larger states and redistributing them to the landless peasants in the former small holdings, which I explained previously about the farmers not having anything. It was like the poor kept getting poorer and the richer got richer off the poor. The Agrarian Reform Law, one of the Communist Republic's first major policies, was passed in June 1950. China was the beginning of the Agrarian Reform. The law was passed for basically the land to go back to the land workers. And this was a more of a political move because at the time the person that did it, they were running to continue to be emperor. So they knew the key was to make the poor people happy. So they gave the land back to the workers. The benefits of Agrarian Reform is higher farm income and yield, improved land tenure, access to market and credit, and reduction of poverty incidents among farmer beneficiaries. After 12 years of implementing the Comprehensive Agrarian Reform Program, CARP, in the Philippines, the Department of Agrarian Reform and the Department of Environment and Natural Resources have redistributed 5.33 million hectares of land that account for 53.4% of the total farmland. This accomplishment represents 66% of the total CARP score. About 3.1 million rural poor households, who constitute about 42% of the total agricultural population, have directly benefited from the land redistribution. The CARP program helps to correct the imbalance of our society by readjusting social structure of farm laborers and wage earners, the settlers of public lands, and farmers owning the family-sized farmlands. An Agrarian Reform program also paves the way for the creation of a stable society that will make democracy more meaningful among our people. Thank you for your time. These are my resources, and this is my contact information. If anyone would like to reach out and ask me any question, about the projects that I'm working on for my community, and also the MESA program that I will be continuing as a fellow.